Dear members, dear victims, dear Icator friends and supporters. First of all, Happy New Year. As I said in my previous video, we have ambitious organizational goals for 2024, of which the achievement becomes ever more pressing every day that is passing. Hundreds of people all over the world contact us weekly, complaining about organized stalking and being victims of remote influencing technology crimes, the kind of electronic terrorism Icator is concerned with. We have in the past run many projects such as conferences, for example the first covert harassment conference worldwide in 2014 in Brussels, after which many have followed, together with our partners, the Lawyers Association Droit et Liberté, Rights and Freedoms, and Targeted Justice, Measurements in a Shielded Environment, in a certified Faraday cage, to provide our members with scientific evidence of the crimes committed against them. Meetings in the European Parliament and with the United Nations and other authorities and human rights organizations like the World Organization Against Torture and Human Rights Watch, and many others. New international partnerships are in the process of being created. I myself have been one of the pioneers in this political fight for justice and recognition of this technology-based war crime, unprecedented in human history. You, our members and supporters, have been used to a rapid and sustained sequence of such events and projects organized by Icator, and some of you have contacted me, wondering why this is no longer the case, and why the work on the preparation of the international lawsuit seems to have to be stalled. This is indeed the case, and as we have been facing two lawsuits by former board members wanting to revoke their exclusion voted by the board with the required majority. The first lawsuit cost us, and me in particularly, an enormous amount of time and commitment, which I could not spend on my primary objectives and putting together projects and initiatives benefiting our members and all of the victims worldwide. Besides, it has cost Icator much money in lawyer fees and I had to raise for the association to be able to honor our financial obligations and ensure our defense. After former board member George Peirce had entered a referee procedure against Icator, which he lost, but which cost us valuable time and money, Fabrice Couillum-Jan has now done exactly the same, introducing the same referee procedure that is almost identical. The board has decided not to tolerate such acts of sabotage, and both have been removed from the Icator board to protect our association from such dangerous acts, hindering our progress and putting our organizational goals at risk. But we will, once again, have to go to court again to debate the same issues like in the first procedure that we won. To be able to organize our defense effectively, pay our legal fees and honor our lawyers' bills, I would therefore like to ask you to support us with your donations on the membership and donations page of the Icator website, icator.be. We regret that this has happened. And as announced to you in my previous video, the vetting procedure for board members applying to Icator has been made much more stricter and secure to prevent such internal acts of sabotage to happen to our association in future. Fortunately, there's no contention within the current board. We have the firm intention to resume all our work and projects benefiting our members and the victims' community as soon as this vexatious action is behind us. Please support us with your donations, as the court date is already in February. I and the entire board can assure you that we will take up our duties to serve you immediately after the closure of the second court procedure, aiming at exactly the same issues as the first, in the hope of revoking these two board members' voted exclusion. Thank you. Goodbye.